Oh, hey there, this is Dr. Evan Ozar, just blasting my triceps here with some kickbacks. We've been discussing training the fundamental movement patterns from an integrative movement system perspective. And we've been sharing how many of our exercises for the biceps and triceps specifically are really shoulder stabilization exercises. So when we're doing those fundamental movement patterns, the pushing and pulling patterns, we want to help our clients establish more optimal alignment and control of the shoulder complex. And for many of our clients, when they're doing tricep exercises, they love these tricep kickbacks because they feel it. Oh, I feel it so much back here. What they don't feel at the time is the fact that this exercise is driving the shoulder forward and they're driving it right up into their neck. Now, can we use exercises like this? Tricep kickbacks. Can we use exercises? Another common exercise. Can we use exercises like this? We look here at a overhead tricep extension, right? Great exercise for the triceps, except this will directly contribute to impingement syndrome in the shoulder for clients that have poor scapular stability, and more importantly, individuals that have lack of shoulder control. Here, let me explain. All right, we take the tricep kickback, for example. What we want to teach our clients, as we discussed in previous videos, again, thank you, welcome for being part of our community, Integrative Movement Institute, as well as allowing for us to share this information with you so that you can better educate yourself and better educate your clients, and more importantly, help your clients that have chronic neck and or shoulder issues. When we think about shoulder exercises, remember that we want to teach our clients how to create a wider shoulder complex and more optimally placed and controlled shoulder complex. What happens for triceps, biceps, and tricep exercises in particular, is people train to their strength, the strength of their arms, not the strength of their ability to control their shoulders. This is the most common cause of exercise-driven problems with the shoulder and neck complex. So take, for example, the overhead tricep extension. Most people perform it this way. Why do they perform it with the elbows way out like that? Yeah, they feel it in the triceps. But unfortunately, this is the impingement position. So if I just change this position here, that's the impingement position. So go like this and go like this. That's the impingement test. This is the test I would do with my patients to see if they have impingement syndrome. But then you're saying that this must be a good exercise for the triceps, but you're training that impingement position of the shoulder. So here's a better way to determine how much range of motion and control your client really has of their shoulder complex. Take a small weight. Here's a 10-pound weight. Relatively small. Put the shoulder in a good position. Now, bring the elbow up so the elbow is pointing straight forward. Maybe even the scapular plane a little bit. Now bring the elbow up towards the ceiling so that you have space. Your client has space between your shoulder and their arm. Keep the elbow facing up towards the ceiling. Keep the space between the shoulder and the elbow. Now do your tricep extension and see how much weight your client can do independently, one side at a time. That's independent. One side at a time in this position. You'll see that they can do dramatically less range of motion. And if you see here, look at the position of my arm. If I try to get my elbow all the way back, I have to hyperextend my back. Not great for my back, not great for my shoulder, not great for my neck. So use a range of motion that your client can control. So that way you're training scapular control at the same time, as well as you're lengthening the triceps. This is actually a better position for the triceps. It trains the triceps better. Actually, research is showing right now, I just looked at some of the current research, the more you train the muscle in a stretched position, the more optimal it is for muscular development. So your clients that want more toned arms, or bigger guys that want, or girls that want bigger arms, this is a better position. However, you're training to scapular stability, not their ability to hold a weight behind their head out here because they don't have good range of motion. Try that and show me how, or let me know how that works. So again, single arm overhead tricep extensions, much better, or we even use a rope a lot. So a rope in this position here, I don't have one access right here, but again, a rope position here where the elbows are coming around to the front, and now you're going overhead tricep extensions, much better for client's range of motion and training that control, that alignment and control of the scapular and shoulder complex. Now let's take biceps, for examples. Now, a lot of clients are doing exercises. Remember, we talked about how clients will pin their elbow into the side because they're training to the strength of their biceps. They're not training to the strength of their ability to stabilize and hold that scapula in the right position. So again, we're training to the ability to hold the scapula in the right position, create this width here. And now what we're going to do is train the client to maintain this position as they're doing their dumbbell curl. Now, your client wants to do preacher type curls. Again, don't have a preacher bench here. The challenge with this position is now you got your client like this. They're over top of the bench like this. So you've got the scapula massively protracted, not massively protracted, significantly protracted. Now, so if your client is like this, well then, yeah, maybe this position would be good for them. But most of our clients are not excessively like this. So this is not a great position for your client. And now, again, you're training bicep curl, bicep strength without training corresponding scapular control. Again, if you're working with professional bodybuilders or physique athletes, that may be the risk-reward ratio or relationship that you're looking for. But again, most of our clients are looking not only to look better, but function better in everyday life. So do an exercise or use an exercise that actually trains your client to not only look better or get the aesthetic look that they're looking for or striving for, but then also teaches them how to create scapular control. So you could, again, take a much lighter weight, do a bent over row type position, and now have them curl like that. So again, they're still doing that concentration type curl position, but again, you're training to teach them you're training them to keep that scapular control. They have to use, again, much less weight, and consequently, they're training to their scapular stability or shoulder stability rather than how strong their biceps are. And in this position, or these positions, in these strategies, you really see where some of the fundamental instability or weaknesses are in your client. You're going to see so many clients struggle to get their arm into this position. And again, even if they get their arm well into this position, you're going to see that they are going to have to use significantly less weight, because if not, they're either going to bang themselves in the head or they're going to create so much muscular tension because they don't have great range of motion and control in that position. So give these couple options a try. Use the triceps rope extension. Overhead rope extension is a great alternative. Teach them how to do a bent over curl in this position. It's a great way to train scapular stability and also get a little biceps pump at the same time, because that's what clients love. I mean, I love it too. So, all truth be told. But again, what we want to do is reinforce the alignment and control that we want our client to have through our gym exercises. Again, we talked about pushing and pulling. So the horizontal and vertical pushing and pulling patterns, this is how you now take that same concept and apply it to the bicep and tricep exercises that your clients love to do. And many of us love to do as health and fitness professionals. We love to do them as well. So I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions about exercises that you use, feel free to put them in the chat here, and I'm happy to address them as well. Thank you again for allowing us to be part of your community and being part of our community as well. Thanks for all you do for your clients and sharing the power, the positivity of learning how to move your body well, learning how to take control of the things that you can control, how you move, the thoughts that you pay attention to, and how you conduct your life, so that way you can go out there and be the coach that you need to be, help your clients be the leaders that they need to be, and that you can attract more individuals that need, want, and will pay you for your expertise. Thanks so much again. Have a great day. This is Dr. Evan Osa. We'll see you next time here at Integrative Movement Insider. Make it a great day. Happy Monday.